Let's talk about balls. One.
It's the ball blog.
Let's go. Hello, how's it going? I wanted to make this video because I have decided, as of today, that I am not going to proceed with a prosthetic testicle after my orchidectomy. I've been on the list to be considered to have a prosthetic, and I've had multiple meetings with my urologist. So today was the day I actually had the opportunity to see what a prosthetic testicle looks like. I have a little video. This is what it looks like. So it actually feels, when you press it, it almost feels like a grape, which is soft inside. Like this one. But like a little bit softer, so you can when I moved it around my hand, it's quite heavy as well. I mean, there was a part of me that wanted to bounce it to see if it bounced. But I'll tell you why I came to this decision. For the last year, 14 months, since I had my orchidectomy, the removal of the testicle, I have been figuring out ways to accept the absence of a testicle, accept what my body has been through, get comfortable with the scar, which is healing really well, to be fair. It's almost invisible. And I've done all of that, and I felt like I've done really, really well doing that. I bossed it. So to be honest, at the moment, with everything that I know about having a prosthetic, I would have to be opened up and have surgery again, which is elective. It's not an emergency procedure. It's not necessary. You would just go on a waiting list. I don't even know when it would happen. There is no functional benefit to having it there. In fact, from some of the studies that I've read, a lot of people find that it is much more uncomfortable once they have it put in. And it doesn't operate like a normal testicle, obviously. It will move up and down because the scrotum muscles are what move your testicles up and down. The whole thing just doesn't feel like something I want to do. But I will say, I was really, really impressed with the fact that it was constantly offered up as an option, which I think is great. And it was the process of it being there as an option that made me feel like, I want to explore this. It's a possibility. It could happen. I might want it. And it was essentially all down to it being my choice. And until today, until I felt that testicle, until I had it in my hand and I was able to speak with the urologist, he checked my previous scar, he checked everything. He was like, that's absolutely healing perfectly well. You're a perfect candidate to have this surgery. Everything is great. I wasn't sure. But today, that's what made me decide. I was sitting there and I was like, you know what? I didn't want to go and have surgery in the first place, but I knew I needed to have it. So now, sitting here fully healthy and well, cancer-free, electing a surgery just for aesthetics which I have grown really well to accept and love my body for what it is and what it's been through, just didn't feel right. So there you go. I will be a single baller for life, and I have come very, very comfortable with that, and I'm very happy with that fact. And even from everything I wrote in the article Back to Sex, that has played a part in this process. And I think there is absolutely nothing wrong with anybody who decides to get it. If they had offered it to me in the same surgery and that we're going to take this one out and put that one in, I probably would have said yes. In fact, I probably would have asked for one with a little bit of a light on it or a sound effect, because that was the humor that was getting me through the time. But now, all this time on, with all of the knowledge and the growth and the maturity I have and all of that, I am opting out. And for that reason, I'm out. that is the next stage of the testicular cancer journey. And remember, the important thing is, if you're watching this video, if you've got this far, check your balls. Check them, have a look, feel them, have a shower, let them drop down, and make sure you put your testicle one at a time between your thumb and your index finger, roll it round, feel anything odd or interesting, then just go and see a doctor about it. Ignoring it is not going to make any help. Ignoring it is not going to do you any favors or help you in any way. So look after yourself. If you have any questions, please ask. I am not a diagnostician or a medical practitioner. I can only speak from my experience and my process, but I'm always happy to help and talk. So look after yourselves. Until next time, Baubles out.